هم اليهود لعنهم الله وغضب عليهم وجعل منهم القردة والخنازير وتأذن ليبعثن عليهم إلى يوم القيامة من يسومهم سوء العذاب. هم فتنة للمسلمين والمسلمون ضد لهم إلى يوم الدين. وأخبرنا محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم أنهم لا يزالون في نحور المؤمنين حتى ينزل عيسى عليه السلام قبل يوم القيامة، والمسلمون يقتتلون مع اليهود. يبعث الدجال فكل جنوده من اليهود في فلسطين وفي غيرها، هم مساعدوه وهم جيوشه وهم أعوانه، وهمهم الأعظم القضاء على الإسلام ومنيتهم القضاء على هذا الدين. فيأتي عيسى عليه السلام والمسلمون على دين محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم، وإمامهم المهدي من ذرية محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم، فينزلون وهم في صلاة فيصلي خلفهم وإمامهم منهم، ويدخل في شريعة محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم، ويقتل الخنزير ويحطم الصليب ويضع الجزية، ويدخل النصارى كلهم في الإسلام من شاء الله له الهداية منهم، ويخرج في مطاردة الدجال، فإذا رآه الدجال ذاب كما يذوب الملح في الماء كما جاء عن رسولنا صلى الله عليه وسلم، فيدركه في اللد. اللد مدينة في فلسطين فيها أكبر مطاراتهم اليوم، فيدركه في اللد فيرميه بحربته فيقتله، فيجعل الله قتله على يد عيسى بن مريم. وينقض المسلمون على اليهود فيقتلونهم ولا يبقون منهم نفسا، حتى أن الحجر والشجر يقول يا مسلم هذا يهودي خلفي تعال فاقتله. اللهم عجل هلاكهم، اللهم احصهم عددا واقتلهم بددا ولا تذر منهم أحدا.
Hello everyone, and peace of Christ to all of you. Please invite your friends and share the link of the video with everybody you know. We did not inform earlier that I will be on air, so most of you are caught into surprise. In the front of us, this is a graphic. It's not made by Christians, it's made by Muslims, as it's posted in the Muslim website. A Muslim site called Islamic City. And the title of this article in front of us, it says Jesus the Return, which means the return of Jesus. I saw a video where a Muslim woman, she asked one of those funny who claim that they have knowledge of Islam. She asked him, if Muhammad is the last prophet, so why Jesus would return? That would not make Muhammad the last prophet. And this guy, he starts saying nothing because he got into surprise with this question. He did not know what to say. He said, well, our brother tomorrow, he is going to have a lecture. I hope he will answer you. However, you need to remember that Jesus is not coming as a prophet. What? So Jesus is not coming back as a prophet. He's coming back as what? He said he's coming back as a follower of Muhammad. You know, because they could not explain, and they cannot explain, and they have no idea how to explain why even Jesus need to return. If Islam is the final message, if Allah is the only God, if Muhammad is the final prophet, if the message is delivered, who needs Jesus anymore? The cult of Islam, because it's a copy-paste, it's an aftermarket project. It is something like you buy, you think it's made, like you buy a Rolex, you think it's a Rolex, it's have a name, Rolex, you know? You think it's a Rolex, but you find that it's made in China, and, you know, and it's not worth even, you know, even the metal in it. But if you like to fool people to say you are wearing Rolex, you can buy it. Jesus the Return. Please invite your friends and tell everybody that we are here. As you see, I did not post in advance that I will be on air. Actually, I'm doing it earlier because I have to leave soon. why Jesus is going to return. The Muslims, they suffer badly trying to explain why Jesus is going to return. And actually, the return of Jesus in Islam raise more questions, which is really amazing, proving to us Islam to be a false, stupid religion made by a false, stupid prophet. And here is the proof. Jesus, Isa alayhi salam, peace upon him, just as all other prophet, is a chosen slave of Allah, whom Allah assigned to summon the people to the truth path. However, there are some attributes to Jesus distinguish him from other prophets. The most important one being that he was raised up by Allah and he will come back to earth again. Hold on. You know, I challenge any Muslim in the earth to tell me what is this drama is about. I mean, if Muhammad is the last prophet and the last message is delivered and that's it, why you need Jesus to come back? I mean, look at this God. Even Allah himself cannot establish his plan without Jesus. This is what they are saying to us. Jesus is not done. Everybody else is done. Muhammad is done. Moses is done. Abraham is done. Everybody. You know, even the funny names Muhammad he mentioned in his Quran, like Alexander the Great is a prophet in Islam and who is a homo and he is a bisexual. And Al-Khadr, who is supposedly a magician who drank from the water of the fountain of youth. All the funny names which Muhammad he add in his book as a prophet. All of them, they are gone except one name. His name is Jesus and he is just a prophet. And Allah raised him up to heaven. And then he will come back. Okay, why? If you see the Muslim excuse, you will see the most stupid answer ever. As an example, in that video, the guy, he said, Jesus will come back to kill the swine and to break the cross. Oh boy, unbelievable. Sometimes you cannot stop yourself from laughing. This God Allah have no problems in this earth to fight and to solve except killing a swine. I mean, this is really a great sign of wisdom? God will send Jesus again to earth to do what? I mean, literally to do what? Jesus have an assassination mission. He will kill this guy. I mean, obviously, this guy, he deserved to come back to him. And Jesus, he will come back and he will stand in the front of the swine and he will say, hey, you, I am here coming to kill you. What say you? The swine, he will say, what's wrong with you, Isa? You're acting like a Muslim today. Oh boy. You know, when I laugh at Islam, people get upset, especially Muslims. But this is a stupid religion. I mean, God have a plan, and the plan is Jesus coming back to kill the pig. Why? I mean, what the problem with this God and Mr. Pig? Anybody can explain to me? What's wrong with you Muslims? I mean, there is a lot more harmful animals and they are disgusting. At least, do you know that every surgery done in this earth is they are using the fabric from the skin from the pig? Do you know that the most of people who they are surviving the diabetes, they are saved by Mr. Pig? Do you know that every Muslim woman, she use makeup, she is putting in her lipstick pig? I mean, what's wrong with you? How many surgery a day is done around the world and all of it is using pig to tie up your cut? So when the Muslim speak about Jesus coming back, I have nothing to say except I laugh. If we go in the hadith, and we see the mission which supposedly assigned to Jesus, you cannot hold yourself from laughing. Let me show you. Here we go. And here, by the way, Muhammad, he made a false prophecy, in case you do not notice. Muhammad, he was speaking in his time that soon, very soon, Jesus will descend among you. And this is a false prophecy. This was said 1400 years ago. The soon never come. Huh? And actually in Arabic, it doesn't even say soon. In Arabic, it says yushik. It's almost. It's not soon. It's like here in the corner. Muhammad is swearing, making a false prophecy, saying, by him in whose hand is my life, the son of Mary, may peace, this is not in the hadith, will soon, actually not soon again, yushik, almost, descend among you as a just judge, and he will break the cross and kill the swine, and abolish the jizya, and the wealth will be all over in this earth. Hold on. Who in the world can believe in such a garbage? That God have a plan to send a person, his name is Jesus, and this Jesus or Isa is coming back to assassinate Mr. Pig and to break the cross. Why Jesus want to break the cross? What the problem? What cross? And there is a specific cross? I mean, this is the most stupid statement ever. And by saying that Jesus is going to come as a just judge, you just admitted that Jesus must be God, because nobody can be a just and judge save God. My friend, nobody is just in this earth. People that judge, they judge by their knowledge. Therefore, they are far away from justice. If you bring 4 witnesses now against a Muslim that he committed adultery, and they witness that they saw his penis going in and out, they will kill him, even if they are 4 lying. Where is the just? When you say he will be a just and he will be the judge for the whole earth, you just announce him to be God. You just announce that Jesus is the judge of the judgment day, and he is going to be the absolute judge. If we ask the Muslims why Allah will send back Jesus, not Muhammad, if Muhammad is a greater than Jesus, what is a greater than this job? For sure not the job of the silly of killing a pig, which is stupid. The job of being the absolute judge, the job of the one who will complete the plan of God. Who is going to complete the plan of God according to this? It's not Muhammad, it's not Moses, it's not Abraham, it is Jesus the Christ. So how dare you Muslims to follow Muhammad then? And how dare you to say in that video that Jesus is coming back as a follower of Muhammad? Do you Muslims follow Muhammad or follow God? By saying that he is coming back as a follower of Muhammad, that means your God is Muhammad. You see, me as a Christian, I follow Jesus, for he is my God. You Muslims follow Muhammad? But he's a prophet. How you can follow a man? And to make things more stupid, Muhammad, he said he will abolish the jizya. My friend, the jizya is already abolished. You stupid Abdul. No Christian is paying jizya. Your prophet is a false prophet. So supposedly when Jesus come back, he will abolish the jizya, but already nobody is paying jizya. Can you show me where Christians are paying jizya? Even the Christians in Saudi Arabia, they are not paying jizya. And when Muhammad, he said almost Jesus is descending, he made a false prophecy. But there is something more. As I said, I cannot stay long today. I did not finish my roof, to be honest with you. It's taking me long because I'm working alone. If we go in the hadith, we find this. Muhammad, he have a character, his name Al-Masih Ad-Dajjal. Al-Masih Ad-Dajjal. Let me show you this. Muhammad is making prophecy about a person, his name is Ad-Dajjal. But who is Ad-Dajjal? Any Muslim can tell me? Ad-Dajjal is somebody, he will play Jesus. Fake Jesus. And this Dajjal is going to rule almost the whole earth. And all you see, all those stories about the Dajjal, Muhammad is scaring the hell of every Muslim from the guy who will claim to be the Messiah, who is supposedly a Dajjal. In this hadith in front of us, there is a very funny story. When you read it, you will notice how Muhammad is far beyond stupidity. A Dajjal will come in the morning and he will attack everybody, and he will appear while Muhammad, look at this here, something other than a Dajjal make worry about you. If he appears while I am with you, I will defend you against him. But if he appears after I die, then any one of you is his own defender. What kind of a prophet is saying that? What does that mean? I mean, he's going to appear in your life. Allah did not tell you. Allah is the one who remain after me to guide every Muslim. Allah is the one who will remain after me. Muhammad claimed that in his time when he is exist, Allah no need for him. He is the one who guide every Muslim. But after him, Allah will take over. Dajjal will be a young man with very curly hair, with one eye protruding, with which he cannot see. I compare his appearance to that of Al-Uzza, but Al-Uzza, he's comparing him to a guy, Ibn Qattan, you know, who amongst you survive to see him should recite over him. Like when you see him, you should recite the chapter of the chair. And this is one of the fictions of Muhammad, supernatural, you know, theories and conspiracy. He will appear in the way between Syria and Iraq, and he will spread mischief in the earth, and left, right and left. O slave of Allah, remain adhered to the truth. We asked the Messenger of Allah how long he will stay on earth. He said 40 days. So 40 days. The false Messiah will be in the earth 40 days. One day will be like a year, and one day like a month, and one day like a week, and the rest of the days will be like your days. Like, what does that mean? We said, oh Messenger of Allah, will one day salat prayer suffice for salat of that day, which will be equal to 1 year? Look at the questions, guys. Look at this. This is a normal average silly questions exist since the times of Muhammad. You see, Muslim today, they ask questions like, can I shave my vagina? Can I take a hair from my eyebrows? This is the same question, nothing changed. Prophet, So he one day is going to be equal to 1 year. So how we will pray then? Thereupon he said, but you must make an estimate of time. Like, I mean, look, Muhammad trying to find a solution now. Like this, they took him in surprise. Okay, if 1 day is equal to 1 year, now how we can make it? Make it an estimate of time and then offer salat. O Messenger of Allah, how quickly he will walk upon the earth. Thereupon he said, like a cloud driven by the wind, he will come to the people and call them to his obedience, and they will affirm their faith in him and respond to him. He then give the command to the sky, and it will send rain upon the earth. Like, hold on, he is a false man, yet he can command the sky. This guy supposedly is a scam. How he can command the sky to give rain? And the sky will obey. I thought the one in charge of the sky and the earth and the heaven is Allah. Suddenly we find that the one who is in charge is a guy who pretend to be Jesus. And then he will say, and then he will send his command to the earth, and it will grow vegetation. Man, this guy, he command the ground, and the ground obey and grow vegetation just by saying be. What? Do you see guys what I'm reading?